So Season 2 of MLB The Show 23 Diamond Dynasty just started 2 days ago on Friday, and because we got a new season, we got a new XP reward path. And there are some incredible cards in this program. Looking at the bosses, we have 99 Josh Donaldson, amazing hitter, 125 clutch, and is good defensively. Chase Utley, another really good hitter with elite defense. We have Greg Maddux, the master of control, who's going to be able to dot every corner with pinpoint. We have Grady Sizemore, who has a really good swing, really good defense and speed, and is a good hitter. And then we have Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer of all time, with pretty much endgame stats everywhere and an endgame pitch mix. And that's not to mention all these henchmen that are still good cards as well in the Kaiju and the Incognito series. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the quickest ways to get XP in Season 2. One good way is by doing Team Affinity. When you are doing Team Affinity, you are doing not only 2 birds with 1 stone, but a ton of birds with 1 stone, because you're getting all these Team Affinity rewards, and you're also getting XP and stubs, and you are getting players from the XP reward path. But if we look at Team Affinity here, there isn't a ton of XP. It's like, obviously you want to do Team Affinity, but if we're just talking about XP, it's not going to give you as much as some other things. But it does have 4,000 XP for every single Incognito card that you get. So let's say you complete Team Affinity, that's 4,000 times 30. So that is going to be, okay, I just had an insanely long math exam in college. I should know. 4,000 times 3 is 12,000. It's 120,000 XP. There you go. If you do every single XP mission in Team Affinity, which is just the Incognito cards, you're going to end up getting 120,000 XP, which is a lot. Looking through the other programs, if we look at the Kaiju program, which I haven't done yet because I've been focusing on Team Affinity, you're also going to be getting XP through this. You get 2,500 for Warren Spahn, another 2,500 there, another one there, and then 7,500 from Billy Williams. So that's around 15,000. If we look at Topps now, there's another 1,000, another couple thousand. So again, the programs aren't going to give you as much XP, but they exist. And you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone because you're getting stuff done and you're getting good cards. One of the best ways to get XP, regardless of the season, is mini-seasons. Mini-seasons, it's kind of a tedious grind, but it's a really good XP method, because if you look at the goals, you have a ton of stuff, and let's say you do a Team Affinity too. You're also getting Team Affinity done while you're doing it. But look, there's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,500. There's also mystery missions, and you're also getting gameplay XP through this because you're playing mini-season games. So you're going to be making a ton of XP through mini-seasons, regardless of what it is. Like, for example, the Lefty Lucy I've already done, but I did it a second time just because I had nothing else to do in the game. But if we look at goals, like, look at all this. You have 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and then all these are already completed is another like 10,000 XP right there. So mini-seasons is a very good way to get XP. Just like mini-seasons, Conquest is another really good way to make XP. It's pretty much the exact same thing. You're playing 3-inning games, you're getting gameplay XP, and you're also getting XP from missions. If we look at the missions for the Central Conquest, which I'm currently working on, you get XP for pretty much every single one of these. And I mean, there are a ton of maps to do. Like, you have the Kaiju map, you have the Central map, which I haven't done yet. There's the East and the West, which I've already done, but it's all the way down here. You see all these goals, like, that's a ton of XP to be gained through Conquest. And if you haven't done any of the previous ones, that's another great way to get XP. Like, for example, this Texas Ranger City Connect, I haven't done yet because it came out. You can get XP out of that. And you're getting a ton of XP through gameplay. So Conquest and mini-seasons are both really good ways to get XP. Now, I'm not going to enter any of these Team Affinity Showdowns because I already completed them, so it will be a waste of stubs, but I haven't done the Kaiju one, so I'll enter into this, and I'll just quickly draft some players. But Showdown is also another good way to get XP. I don't think it's as good as mini-seasons and as Conquest, but it's still very good. And yet again, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm just going to draft this team real quick. Ooh, I got a supercharge. Let's go with Taylor. Oh, I should have taken Reese, but there's exit velocity. But anyway, regardless of this draft, if we look at this, you're going to be getting XP throughout this. It's not going to be a lot, but you're going to be getting XP Not as good as the other methods, but still exists. Starting with ranked seasons for ranked modes, which is currently glitched out, by the way. The ratings are all messed up. But anyway, ranked seasons is a really good way to make XP, but it's a lot slower just because every game is really long and they're high stakes and they're sweaty. So this will give you a lot of XP for playing one game, and it'll give you more than playing like a Conquest game or something, but it's a lot more tedious because the games take a lot longer and it's really sweaty. Now, the new BR program doesn't come out until Tuesday, but if you haven't done the old one, this will get you a ton of XP as well, and when the new one comes out, you're going to be getting a ton of XP with that. If we just look at the old one, which obviously I've already done, 2,500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 30,000 XP just from the program, as well as all the stubs you're getting, and through the gameplay XP. So this is another good way. I still prefer mini seasons and Conquest, but BR is actually a good way to make XP. Now, moving to events, not as good. You know, you get 2,000 for all 3 of these, but that's 20 wins, and then you can also get more XP for 25 wins, and you're going to be getting gameplay XP. But this is certainly one of the slower ways to get XP. I wouldn't recommend it, but obviously if you're getting it by just doing the event and just getting it done, then sure, but I wouldn't prioritize events when trying to farm XP. Now, there are 2 more methods for XP, and both of them I wouldn't recommend, but I'm just going to tell you them because they do exist. The first one is Home Run Derby. I don't know if it's nerfed, but it still exists, where basically you go into Home Run Derby and you get, like, I don't know, Babe Ruth or someone with maxed out power, and you literally just hit homer after homer after homer over and over and over, and you get a ton of XP. It's pretty fast, but it's super boring and tedious. I did this a lot in MLB 20, but I just can't do it anymore. It's so boring. The last XP method, which I'm going to talk about, is Road to the Show. And basically with Road to the Show, now I just scroll down because it's really loud, but Road to the Show, if you want to do this, you can. It's a little frowned upon in the community. I don't do this, but I'm just pointing out that it exists. Basically what you do is you load up a roster with all 99s on one team. You join that team and you Road to the Show, and then every other team is just filled with 0 overalls, and you just destroy them, kind of like what you do in Home Run Derby. You just hit a homer every time, and you keep playing over and over and over. Gives you a ton of XP, but it's really boring and tedious. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new here, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, but most importantly, make sure you subscribe here. Big shout out on the support lately. It's been amazing. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.